I guess this deserves itself a little bit of commentary, I guess, as I show off my cat level unit. It's not flexing, it's just there to show, like, representations of the idealistic levels that I use, so you guys are like, wait, I tried doing this stage with the exact same units and it didn't work at all. What's going on here, Scoob? I don't know, Raggy. But welcome back to the Battle Cats. This is McWolf, and we're going to be doing post-commentary over Tiny Chopper, which is the Awakened staging for Little Dark Cat, aka Little Pookie. So, the interesting niche about this stage is that it's, I believe, almost 100% freeze with Little Dark Cat. Ain't that bad, ain't that strong. Like, you know, a really fast attack animation or less. But so what makes it a big issue for this stage? Well, it has nothing to do with that. This, like, by himself, you can easily just stall him out, whatever. And the big niche about the stage is an Angel Sunfish on the stage, which will be coming out like any second now. And as I'm zooming in, so I can, you know, not take up space or whatever, you know, because it's just a lot of blank space. And I did realize after recording that it's like a lot of dead space, and I think people are going to be upset that I zoomed in like that, so people can't even see what I'm meat shielding or whatever. I might edit that back in, but nonetheless, this stage isn't that bad. Like I said, there's a couple niches and stuff like that. So let me tell you a little bit about the team that I brought. So I brought Hyper Mister, Zombie Cat, and Necrodancer, solely for the double bony bone and the other cat combo that basically increases research, which will basically means you can spam out your cats such as Cameraman Cat and Ramen as a meat shield, which help out a lot in terms of trying to keep your like, you know, it turns Ramen into its cooldown basically to what is basically a Racer Cat and Basic Cat are at the very, you know what I'm talking about. It makes them spam out like a meat shield. So what I did here for this strategy is I brought Neandam and Bahamut Cat. Now I gotta thank Johan for this strategy because I was trying to figure out myself, and I originally had Urab Wolf on the team, but apparently Urab Wolf doesn't work very well on this team because of her proc chance of doing knockbacks into Sunfish Jones' range. And the cool thing about Crazed Bahamut and Neandam is that their slow speed won't let them push up as much. So as long as I don't cat cannon, as long as I meat shield correctly, as long as Cameraman goes in, I won't have issues with money for this majority of the stage. I won't have issues trying to send them out. Won't have issues having to deal with anything. All I gotta do is make sure I turn off Sniper the Cat and stuff like that. So, you know, little Axe Cat doesn't push in and doesn't get knocked back out enough to the point where it's just this, you know, I don't know. It's kind of hard to do like this kind of stuff, but the stage isn't difficult. It's hard, yes. I was missing a lot of meat shields that could have came in a lot better. Like little Racer would have been a really great help for the stage. However, I still haven't beaten him yet. I've been missing the stage every single chance, and it's one of the more useful ones for me to be getting at this point in the game. Despite me doing this stage, and this one being one of the most useless ones outside of 4-star restrictions, because the stats are usually so low when you have to boost them so high from the finally begin to be useful. So yeah, this stage is basically with it's Angel Spam. It's Angel Spam with, you know, Dark, you know, Little Dark Cat and Sunfish Jones. It's kind of the majority of the stage. It's a niche, you know, having to slowly knock them down. So let me tell you about the units that I brought. So I was thinking of bringing Paris Cat. Paris Cat has really good range, alright? The thing is, even in true form, I find her to be a waste. Not in terms of her, like, you know, her usability overall, but in terms of survivability, because that's what I want. No, my Cameraman has not been P-coined up yet or whatever, so I know that Survive Lethal Strike isn't that, won't come in as often because it's a little bit lower. Anyway, the reason why I brought Cameraman over that one, despite, you know, Cameraman not having enough range, is that, you know, their Survival Equal Strike and their slow moving up speed will be able to stack easily with, you know, with Gory Spam slash, Gabriel Spam slash, you know, the Hippo Spam. It helps out with that because they come out fast as a meat shield. They don't cost a lot, so money really is an issue. Like during this run, I had so much money during the majority of the run because as long as I didn't send out the cats in the first row and I just kept meat shielding, my level 30 plus 10 ramen was with the small defense combo, which I forgot to mention, was lived barely enough for another ramen to get in there. So little dark cat wouldn't push up as much, which let me stack up my Bahamut cat. There was nothing knocking it backwards, so I didn't have to worry about Bahamut cat missing. I had I brought Little Neandum for the range and crowd control of like that 20% chance of slowing, which came in really good handy. And I brought Prisoner Cat despite not being all the way up to level 30 yet, because, well, that's because, you know, the range. It's my Dragon Cat. It has range. It's gonna hit the backliners. It's gonna hit Little Dark Cat. Yeah, single attack, but still, it works out pretty well. And it came out to be a really good unit for this stage. Like I said, yeah, I gotta thank Johan for this. I'll leave his or her channel and a link in the description. I'm pretty sure it's a he, but you know, because you know, girls don't play Battle Cats. That's the thing. It's a joke. Girls can play Battle Cats, but yeah, girls don't really play Battle Cats at all. Only guys do. If anyone says I'm a girl gamer and I play Battle Cats religiously, they're lying to you. They're off playing Fortnite Battle Royale or Barbie something. I don't know. But yeah, this stage was really fun after trying to figure out the niche for this. I've gotten a couple of runs by myself. My biggest percentage was 47%, but then Urab Wolf started proccing in and got me killed in the long run. But yeah, nonetheless, this was a really simple, straightforward stage for a really straightforward unit. Now, the thing about Little Dark is that it's not a good unit, alright? Its true form gains strong against angel enemies, and with its really pathetic stats, you really don't see it being used too much versus outside of its 4-star usability during mid and late SOL. So overall, despite it being a somewhat difficult stage, you don't get somewhat of an equally useful unit. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of other units you can bring that have 4-star restrictions that will help you out, but Little Dark Cat is not one of them. Well, as I'm getting close to the stage where, you know, Bahamut Cat gets that final strike in to knock him out and they speed forward to the end of the stage. Like I said, this is a stage that really wasn't that difficult. It was fun, it was challenging, and I just had to make sure that I had to keep meat shielding, you know? Because if you don't meat shield, you got nothing protecting the backliners. This was a challenging stage. Yeah, I like this one. This was a really great, you know, a little awakening stage for a little cat, and I can't wait to do some other ones that are going to be a lot more harder and a lot more time consuming than this. Well, this is the first time in a while that I've done like a post commentary over a video that I already recorded and gave my own insight and intellect based on it. So if you guys like this stuff, please tell me in the comments if you want to see a little bit more of this or not, to take out of the whole realism of this or whatever. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to like it and, you know, subscribe to the channel, you know, because I'm trying to hit 450 subs and 500, or I don't know, I got some big light goal or something like that and I have nothing to give for. But yeah, there's a Tiny Chopper Deadly stage, or in this case a Calamity stage, because, you know, that's kind of all it was. But for the time being, as I let the video roll out, this has been McWolf, and I hope to see you in the next video.